G'day everyone, welcome to Towers. Henry and I are back, get some video, and as we're saying that, there's a Watco cattle train going across the bridge. I'll just swing the camera around and we'll grab that. Swing it back. Rightio, so we'll pack this stuff up and we're gonna go see if we can get some of that train. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Cool, let's go.
On the way from home up to Charters Towers, Henry and I stopped at the overpass for the Bowen Rail Carmichael line. This place is known as GDR Yard, for Gregory Development Road Yard. It was built to help construct this railway line. As you can see from the map here, it's pretty much halfway between Emerald and Charters Towers. It is actually in the middle of nowhere. There's no towns close by, so obviously you can see in this photo here that they've built a construction village as well as the required infrastructure to build the line. That's the accommodation's been removed now, and it's just basically offices and maintenance of way equipment stored there. There's still some Martinez rail locos there as well. So while we were there, we were lucky enough to get a train heading west to the mine, so it's coming up next in the Drone Vision. I hope you enjoy it. Just a snapshot of a very rarely seen piece of Queensland. The next day, Henry and I went out to Ravenswood. Ravenswood used to have a railway line in the early 1900s to serve the goldfields there, but was ripped up around about the 1930s due to lack of traffic. Just shows the nature of the boom and bust cycle now. There is an active gold mine there at the moment, and with gold at $6,000 Australian an ounce, I can't see that not been the case for a while yet. So here's a bit of a drone vision of the old pit that's now flooded, the new pit. There was an underground operation there as well. I think that stopped around the mid 2020, around about that time, but there is plans to expand the mine. So yeah, I'll add a link in the description to a very good article on the line and its traffic and its eventual closure. Righto guys, we'll just wander up. Oh, what's that bogan thing there?
You, was it? We'll just wander up from where the train is. There's a bit of a display. Poor old market gardener. Chinese miners copped a lot of shit back in the day. Not a very proud history of it, of how they were treated on the goldfields in Queensland. We've got a Ravenswood thing, so I've got this thing. Get your head off the shaddock.
The Maple Mill, payday. If you look across to the creek behind the Railway Hotel, you can see the remains of one of Ravenswood's biggest mills. The Maple Mill began crushing ore.
That'll be the chimney over there.
And for most of its life was managed by H.H. Barton and A.L. Wilson, two of Ravenswood's biggest mining identities. Most of the known ore treatment methods of that time were tried at the Maple Mill as the mill's owners attempted to find the most effective method of extracting gold from Ravenswood's problematic mullic ore. Above the water table, the ore had been oxidized by surface water, so it was easy to treat. But below the water table, most of the gold existed as tiny specks in sulfide ore, and releasing these specks proved difficult. Crushing, mercury amalgamation, smelting, chlorination, and cyaniding were all used at different times at the Maple Mill. In 1901, the first Whiffley tables in Queensland were installed at the Maple Mill by A.L. Wilson. These shaking tables allowed the crushed ore to concentrate on the table without the need for mercury. In 1902, a raft wheel, 14.5 metres in diameter, was built to lift the tailings from the mill to the south side of Elphinstone Creek to be treated with cyanide. A 21-metre bridge was also built to carry steam water pipes and electric cable from the mill to the works on the other side. Several other large mills also operated in Ravenswood in the early 1900s, including Judge's Mill, Brothers Mill, the Ride-Through, and the Lady Marion Mill.
Full steam ahead, what's that one?
The railway, full steam ahead. The railway came to Ravenswood on Monday, 1st of December 1884, after the branch line from Ravenswood Junction, now Mingala, was approved due to the growing silver mining industry in the area. Totley Silver Mine was located 3 kilometres from Ravenswood, and other silver mines were established to the southeast. The train stopped 6 times on the 39-mile trip between Ravenswood Junction and Ravenswood, taking a total of 45 minutes. The tracks closely followed the current road, and stops included Kirk River and Grass Hut. The opening of the railway was a big event and attracted no shortage of controversy, with allegations of drunken officials and insults to people visiting from Charters Towers. At the request of the Queensland Minister of Works, free trains were put on from Townsville and Charters Towers to allow hundreds of visitors to attend the event. The trains met at the junction and were hitched together, 2 engines and a dozen carriages, to make their way into Ravenswood. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, the trains departed at 6 p.m. when the celebratory banquet did not begin until 8 p.m., much to the upset of several Charters Towers visitors. The problems continued when the visitors returned to the train with complaints not only that the Townsville carriages were lit up, where the Charters Towers ones were not, but that Townsville had been given all the flash carriages for their journey. The Charters Towers Municipal Council also complained that some of the officials were beastly drunk, as was the traffic manager, an allegation not supported by the Townsville Municipal Council. In the words of Townsville Council member George Simpson, the whole matter originated with men of no influence whatever and who would not be tolerated in Townsville for 24 hours. In fact, they would be sat upon. The matter necessitated a visit from J.C. Kirk.
Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? People get drunk at banquets and piss-ups and openings. We go up the hill here a little bit. It's funny how, like, historics, you only remember the people whinging about carriages, whinging about people being pissed. Bloody hell. So this is the London mine. She's all fenced off. A bit of a stope.
Holy.
It's whether you can see it or not. The roof is caved in. It's on like at least a 45-degree angle, yeah, Henry?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you can see that through the mesh. It's pretty fine mesh. So that's horizontal, and that's the angle it's on. So yeah, it's a nice day today. Still be pretty warm. And there's the railway station just over there. So yeah, plenty of things to see. I'll head back down the hill. Must be about lunchtime. We'll go for lunch at the pub, I reckon. Ravenswood Hotel, Pool Shark. Oh, what a lightning break. You proud of that break, Lamo?
Yes.
Here we go. Henry's on the 8 ball. Can't miss from here. Will he miss? He'll miss. What? Come on, hurry up and miss.
You're commentating.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Mic drop moment. Okay, sink the blue one then, loser. Ooh, you remember this? You'll remember this forever, won't you? The day you beat Dad in pool. After Dad give you like 20 free shots.
I never asked you to give me free shots.
I felt sorry for you. Come on, hurry up, sick it. We've got things to do. No, don't do that, silly. You might rip the felt, damage the table. Put your hand there. Get your Sparta.